all we got was a logo and a promise, but maybe this whole thing is coming together a lot quicker than we initially expected. What's up, everybody? It's Zach from Switchforce, and a really awesome and intriguing article went up this morning on VentureBeat/GamesBeat, where they interviewed Nintendo of America Corporate Communications Director Charlie Cibetta. It's a really good in-depth look at Nintendo's thought process behind E3, behind the Nintendo Spotlight, and behind their Treehouse presentation. But one answer in particular is of the utmost interest to us here at Switchforce, and probably you as well. They asked Charlie about the lineup for 2017 and 2018, and he had this to say, quote, "We've announced a nice lineup through this year, and next year we have some big games coming with Metroid 4. 2018 will be around Metroid, Kirby, Yoshi, new Pokemon game has been announced. We feel good about the lineup for this year and beyond." It looks like he subtly just confirmed Metroid Prime 4 for next year. A lot of people initially thought maybe this title was very far off. They just wanted to get out there and let people know it was being worked on, and it would probably release in 2019 or even beyond. But it sounds like, based on what Charlie is saying, that it could be coming next year. I really think that they're layering Metroid, Kirby, and Yoshi as the tentpoles for 2018, since they've got mainline Mario, mainline Zelda, Mario Kart, and a few others out the way in 2017. It seems like their lineup for next year will be centered around these three. But there is another interpretation where you read this quote as saying 2018 will be around Metroid, Kirby, Yoshi, new Pokemon, in that they will be promoting those titles primarily in 2018. But again, if you read his previous sentence, next year we have some big games coming with Metroid 4. That is pretty tough to misinterpret or read any other way. It sounds like Metroid Prime 4 is expected to be a 2018 title, and if that is slated to be the major push for next year, that would be absolutely awesome for Switch owners, and getting Samus Aran back in our hands, back on our screens before the end of next year, I think would be a huge win. Now, people have pointed out that The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild was announced and promised for a certain date and then eventually delayed and delayed and delayed, but the Switch is now out. And if you read through a lot of this interview, you'll see that they are very committed to not letting things like that happen again. Earlier in this same answer, Charlie says, games. If you want to be able to play games and not have a dry spell between any of the big launches, we think Nintendo Switch is a good place to be. We have a nice drumbeat of first and third party. You'll never have to wait long. Just as you get through a game and you're starting to put your head up, put the periscope out to see what else is out there. Hopefully we'll have something right there for you. And it seems like this commitment to release after release after release without major gaps is the strategy that is going to propel the Switch forward for years to come. It's not just a first-year plan. It's not just a launch window plan. It seems like it is the driving force behind this system, and that is awesome. So let us know in the comments down below if you think Metroid Prime 4 is coming 2018. A little bit of breaking news here. As I was recording this video, I saw that GamesBeat updated the article to state that the second line, 2018, will be around Metroid, Kirby, Yoshi, and a new Pokemon game has been announced. Nintendo clarified later that for that line, it meant 2018 and beyond. So that clears up that, but they did not make that note about the previous line, the one where it says, next year we have some big games coming with Metroid 4. The edit is specifically on the 2018 will be around Metroid, Kirby, Yoshi, and a new Pokemon game, I think to specifically separate that Pokemon title from next year. But they chose to do it in a way that keeps Metroid 4 completely possible and maybe even probable for 2018. So let us know your take in the comments down below. Curious to hear what you think about this. Check out the full article if you want. There's some really good details in there. I found it to be a really excellent read, so kudos to VentureBeat GamesBeat for doing a good job there. And thank you guys so much for all of your awesome support. We appreciate you more than you can know. Hit that like button if you are pumped for Metroid Prime 4. Subscribe if you want to stay up to date on all the latest and greatest updates from the Switch and games like this one. And until next time, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Switchforce out.